Okay, I'm going to demo another form. This form is going to be for smoke alarms. So let's say, you're at a house and you're doing a smoke alarm form, or you take a phone call or whatever. I'm actually going to go to in progress, but here's the actual form. I'll do a smoke alarm. That's what's going to look like. But I have one in progress. I'm just going to finish that one. I didn't finish it, so it's in my queue as in progress. So I already put in the name, Homey, last name. Phone number is going to come up as a digital pad for numbers, email address, street number. So you can separate that with street. Um, you can pick the township. Michigan and the zip code are going to default to these values, but obviously if they're in Genoa, they're going to have a different zip code. And then you just fill in number of children. They have 5 kids. 2 of them are under that. 2 adults. 0 under 65. Is it a single or multi-unit? That's just a toggle. Any working smoke alarms? Yes or no? How many did they have? How many we put in? How many hardwire? And how many batteries replaced? All that information. As soon as you hit submit and OK, it's actually only going to go to the server. Now, what we're going to do is move over to that server. Okay, now we're on the admin portal, and this is where all the forms go, whether it's EMS checklist, a truck checklist, a repair form, or a smoke alarm. They're all in the same application, so anyone can reach just about any form we put in here from the same app, and they all come here. Depending on the app, they can go anywhere, but for the smoke alarms, we're just going to keep them on the server, and I'll show you why. So now I'm going to go to data, and I'm going to view the data that we have, and I can view by form. So we're just going to go smoke alarm. We'll go ahead and run the filter. There are advanced filters. If you just want to pull a month or a week or a day, you could pull it just by that. There's a lot of, I'll just pull it down. You can do submitted on. You can do all the different toggles inside the form you can think. So you can say, just pull up the last name of Homey, right? Just pull up someone with an email address or anyone that has children under 5, those types of things. But right now we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that and just do all the smoke alarms. And I've submitted 4. I'm going to go ahead and export that in Excel. Now, this isn't a Mac, so it's going to look weird, but it'll do the same thing. So I'm going to pull that up, and you can see this is the data that we pulled. One of the good things about it is I also have the smoke alarm data log that I found on the InDrive, which I'm sure you probably use. All those fields match up to these fields. So you can actually just copy and paste an entire month. The first few, the form ID, the form name, the submitted on, the form version, and who submitted, and their submission ID, those are adjunct metadata. So those are going to tell you who submitted it and what version and what time. Like exact date and time. So those types of things you may want to store in an alternate field, but you can simply just add the month's worth of, of data into your database currently. And that pretty much sums up the smoke alarm form demo.